Hey, what's going on everyone? This is 11 Nation Dragon here, and today I'm bringing you another gameplay commentary. And today will be part of my new series that I'm planning to do, which is basically giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to do better on Call of Duty, based on my experiments and what I've experimented with. So I'd like to share that with you guys. And I don't know if you can hear this, but it's thundering right now, so sorry about that. And for the gameplay, I think I'm playing on Dome. And see, this is like the type of games that I really like that make Call of Duty as fun as it is, because we were down by a couple of domination points, but I was able to pull it back with my team and we ended up winning, and that was awesome. I loved that game. And those moments are really why Call of Duty is satisfying for me. So let's get into the tips and tricks right away. So first, as I've noticed, if I play on a smaller screen of a TV, I play way better. I'm able to control my movements, especially my sensitivity. I can up it up to like around 10 or 9, more than so like a 60-inch TV. And I think it's because on a bigger screen TV, you can't like react to the movement as fast. So it just lags a lot on a bigger screen. So for me, I would recommend playing on a 32-inch or less than a 32-inch if you really want max results. I know my friend, for example, doesn't feel the same way, but for me at least, I think that playing on a smaller screen can really just make your eyes focus on like a certain spot on a smaller screen, which allows you to move faster, or at least anticipate the movement faster. Now the next thing is lobby shopping. Now this might be a little obvious, but if you're in a bad lobby, don't just stick in there. You're gonna die and it's gonna be pointless. So you might as well go around to a lobby where you can at least do decently, or at least the team isn't like totally stacked up or anything like that, and you'll have way more fun doing that. Now the third thing is to disable or don't even get the DLC. Now basically the DLC seems to like filter out the good people in a way, because most of the hardcore gamers will get the DLC, like most YouTubers. But if you don't get the DLC, usually the people who are left behind aren't as good. So I think that's definitely an improvement that might help your game. And also, if you do have the DLC, I think if you press the select button on the Xbox, I'm not sure about the PS3, but it disables your DLC in the Xbox menu. So I think that helps. That's an easy way to disable your DLC. Now another thing is to play older games. If you play like Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2 right now, you'll see that most people aren't that great, and it's actually a lot more fun if you play on older games. You can get better results. Definitely own some noobs. I mean, it's just the people who play on the older games now are not as good and not as up to date. And I would suggest to play with a variety of guns to see which one suits you. For example, I really just stuck with the ACR and MP7 in the very beginning, because you know everyone said those two are the best guns, you'll do the best. But really it depends on how your playing style, especially which one suits you. Like now, after trying out basically most of the guns, I'm really liking the P90. It's really good. You guys should try it out. And the AK-47, surprisingly, I really enjoyed playing with it, although it's not my favorite gun. I did have a lot of fun playing with it. So experiment with these different classes with different perks, different setups, and you'd be surprised of what you can figure out. You can discover a lot of what you like, what your playing style is, and which class suits you the best. Now the last two things are know the general vicinity of spawns, and this sort of correlates to look at for you to look at where your team is, because if you are near your team, chances are the spawns will be flipped and the enemy will be spawning on the other side. And if you know the general vicinity of like the A spawn and C spawn of like domination, you can basically tell where they're spawning, and you can anticipate that so that you can jump around corners maybe, or drop shot while they're coming out, or just anticipate where they're going to be at, what their opening routes might be, and that will definitely help your game a lot. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.